Hey guys, welcome to my review on the LEGO Ninjago Movie Lightning Jet. So this is probably my second biggest set, so it's an absolute behemoth to me because this is my biggest set. I don't know what it's called, but it's also from Ninjago, except this one's from the LEGO Ninjago Movie, but I don't know, it has the same characters, I guess, or at least the major ones are the same. But I'm really excited to show you guys this set. I got it at Black Friday for $42, so that was an absolute steal. I had to get it. So without further ado, let's take a look at the figures. The first figure I will be going over is the Shark Army Thug. So he has this little weapon right here. It's just so weird to me, but I've seen the LEGO Ninjago movie, so I know that, they put in a bunch of weird stuff just because it's for kids, I guess. But it has Thor's hammer right here, which I think is interesting. And then it has a little fish handle, I guess. So, if you take a look at his printing, it's actually pretty good, I think. He has a pretty unique color scheme, because his whole suit just doesn't really match, but I think that's kind of the point of him. Here's his head. I hope you can see it better without that on there, but that's it for the Shark Army Thug. And next is Jelly. He has this little jellyfish on his head. As you can see, it's actually two pieces, two half circles. So he has two weapons. It's a stud shooter, which I'm not very fond of. And then there's a fish that's squirting out water. So he has some pretty cool prints on him. He has this little, the jellyfish's legs are right there. And on the back you can see that too. That's pretty much it for Jelly. So this is Krusty. Here's his weapon. It's a little fish with a chainsaw coming out of his or her mouth. And he has this little rubbery helmet on him. And on his shoulder pads he has this little battery symbol. And here's a look at the back. There's no double-sided face, so no need to take the helmet off. And the rest of him is pretty much the same as this guy right here. Next is Jay. This is his weapon right here. It's probably supposed to resemble the nunchucks that he used in the TV show. This right here, his mask, is two parts. So here's his first face, and here is his second face. It's a lot more mad, and then this one's really happy. And he has some pretty detailed printing on him. So here's the back. He has a little symbol on the back. And that's it for Jay. This is Ed. He's a hard-working man. He has a lot of tools, including that wrench that I just showed you. His other tools are on his apron right there. So he has it tied up behind his back. And I should also point out that he has this hairpiece that is the same as Count Dooku from the Clone Wars. I found that interesting. So he has two expressions. This is his first expression. It's very happy. And then he's scared because the shark people are invading his hometown. So let's meet his wife Edna. And the last figure is Edna. She is Ed's wife, at least I'd assume so. She has no accessories, but she does have this foot printing that is probably sandals or some flip-flops or something. So she has a backpack on her back, and she has glasses. If you take off this bun hairpiece, then it reveals her second expression. So her first one is she's happy because she's with Ed, and the second one is scared because their house is getting torn up by a bunch of shark people. So that is it for all the minifigures. Let's take a look at the lightning jet. Here is the lightning jet. It is pretty big. As you can see, I put Jay in here already. He's piloting in the cockpit. So some features are, you can open both of these up right here so it can fire at some enemies, like maybe this shark person. You can fire at him, and you can close them up like so. And it's actually pretty detailed over here. These can be annoying, these rods can, if you're in tight spaces, but you know, it's extra detail. Some things need to be added because it needs to be movie accurate. But let me show you how to pick it up. So I pick it up kind of by grabbing this piece right here and putting my finger, or two fingers sometimes, on this trigger. And what you can do with this trigger is pull it like this, and this thing spins around. So that's pretty cool. So it also has these engines right here, which I guess you can close these pieces up if you want, but I like to leave them open like this. So there's the other one. And there's one more feature. So you see this piece right here. What you can do with that is push it down. It's hard for me to work this. Let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna set this down and show you. So you can push this piece right here, and this will come flying out. There you go. So I really like this feature. I have seen these little missiles in the past, and I really wanted them, and I actually didn't know it came in this set, so I was really excited to see it come in this set. But overall, I really love this lightning jet. There is one more vehicle that I haven't showed you yet. Let's see it. And the other vehicle is this crab. So here are the features of this crab. So this can chomp on something, like maybe a person. It has Edna getting chomped on by this in the picture on the box. And then you can also fire some water out of this. At least I think it's water that it's supposed to be. And you can kind of like twist this all the way around and all the studs will come out, but I'll just do one. So there's the stud, and it's actually a very unique color. It's like kind of, I don't even know, it's just kind of lighter than the light trans blue, and it's just a weird color to me. But I like to see LEGO making new colors, so I think that's great. And vehicle, but it kind of just brings up a lot of complications, so I'm not gonna make anyone pilot it, because these things just kind of, they fall out when you do that, and it's just hard to get them back into place. So that's one downside of this. And if you take a look at the back, it has like a flag, and it has, I don't even know what this is, but it's just random details that the LEGO Ninjago people just put in there. Or LEGO Ninjago Movie, excuse me. And then it has this control panel right here, which I think is pretty cool. But that's it for the whole set. The book is very thick, it's very big. If you take a look inside, you can see a bunch of advertisements. First one is advertising the LEGO Ninjago Movie, of course. And here are the sets. And then it's advertising some apps for the LEGO Ninjago Movie. And here's another advertisement. And LEGO Worlds, I've actually played it before at a friend's house. I think that's a pretty good game. And then Legoland, but that's not really worth mentioning since it's pretty much like an advertisement for everything. But that's it for the instructions. I got this set for 42 bucks, which is a great deal for price per piece. If you see this set for 85 bucks, don't get it. You should totally wait at least until it's on clearance. Like, I don't think that it's worth $85. I think that, well, it might be because I have mostly got Star Wars sets, but I don't know, the crab vehicle isn't doing it for me, so I feel like that's just kind of a waste. But the actual lightning jet, I think that is a pretty fun build. It looks really nice, especially on display. It's pretty big. But I think the figure selection, it's pretty big. Like, it has 2, 4, 6 figures. That's pretty good, especially since there's only 2 vehicles. But with that said, it is $85, I believe. A lot more minifigures than 2, but I think that this set is definitely not my favorite set. I got it for 42 bucks. It's definitely worth that, but you know, if you're thinking of getting it, if you aren't a Ninjago fan or a LEGO Ninjago Movie fan, then I think you should definitely stay away from this. But if you are, and you're like, well, I want to get every vehicle for all the ninjas, then I feel like you should probably get it. But don't get it for retail price. So, with that said, stay positive and have a great day.